Hey guys, Rich here. Welcome back to the RC Informer YouTube channel. We're here at Imperial RC. I got Jerry McGee. Jerry, you want to say something?
Hi, everybody.
Jerry's got something to say to everybody.
Hey, our club was sold, but we're good for another 5 years with the new landlord. So come on out, have a great time with us.
Yeah, we'll be here for 5 more years, guys. So, all right, guys. Today I got Banana Hobby's 105mm diamond jet, and Jerry's got his F-15. Sweet. All right, Steve, here we go. All right, guys, first flight out on the 105mm diamond coming from Banana Hobby, AEROFOAM, really sweet airplane. Again, first flight out today. We have it all dialed in and ready to go. I'm gonna be showing more videos of this in the future, kind of the inside of it, how it's set up, and setup stuff mostly. So we did an unbox on the channel, so I'll put a link to that in the upper right hand corner of the screen that you can click on. You can go to it and you can you know, check out the unbox and see all the parts and assembly of all this thing. So also, if you guys want to get one of these, we'll put links in the description below to get it from Banana Hobby. Like as always, if you guys use our links to get something, it supports the channel, and we do appreciate that. Otherwise, you can support us. If you like this video and what you're going to see today, please like and subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell because it will alert you when we put out new videos like this. So, all right, Steve, you ready to rock?
Let's go fly.
Okay, this is a 105mm, guys, 12-cell powered airplane. I'm running it on my NX10. Okay, I'm using a very simple. What I got in there? I got an 8-channel SPEKTRUM receiver, and I have actually a reflex gyro from Banana Hobby because it seems to. I mean, from FMS, because it seems to. The sensing seems correct and everything. So I may or may not use it on this flight. We'll kind of see how it goes. And then on the inside, Steve, I'm going to put this up so people can see it. In fact, I'm going to pull the nose off. Nose is kind of nice how it comes off with a magnet and a carbon rod. And then you can kind of, it's easier to transport without the nose on there. But Steve, can you get in on this okay?
Yep.
Okay, got 2 SPEKTRUM 5000 50C packs, wired in series. And then I've got a V-Good controller here. I've got 2 Venom 1300 3-cell packs to power the receiver, and I'm going to go into much more detail on this inside, guys, in a future video, just to show you the layout and the setup of everything. I've got a 105mm fan in there. Steve was asking me earlier, what is the blue paint for? Right along here, okay? Or why is it blue and kind of eh? The reason is because when I glued that on with some contact cement, okay? And I was having a hard time getting the canopy to fit, and I couldn't figure out where the high spot was, so I put some paint there, and I found that it was right here. So I did a little sanding just to get that cowling to fit, so it's like a perfect fit on there. So, but real nice airplane, guys. Nice size. Let's get it booted up. Steve, you ready to rock?
Let's hit it.
Let's power up. I'll plug in my 2 receiver batteries. We pre-flighted all the controls out there, but we'll check them here, make sure everything's going the right way. I'm going to plug in my 2 receiver packs, my landing gears down. Plug those both in. Twin Venom packs. I'll put links in those in the description below so you guys can see what I used for that. That's our receiver and everything. So let's see, right, left, up, down. I'm going to start with mid-rates on everything. Up, down, right rudder, left rudder. And let's get the nose back on. It might be a little more aerodynamically clean that way. And we'll go ahead and get our power booted up here. Everything's otherwise plugged in, ready to go. We'll let that power up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so each beep is per cell. So we got these in series. I'll put my canopy on. Super nice latches, okay, that latch it in place. This one here up front, of course, is spring loaded. I'm right on the factory CG as well for this first flight, so we'll see how that does. And then I'm going to do a quick kind of brake check on this deal before we go, since this is the first flight out. I put mine on my button, okay? I put it on my bind button, so I don't actually hit that switch and accidentally hit the switch in flight. And let's see, it's going up and down nice. Good time to check flight controls. We did all this before, but I'll check again. Tail looks fine. Again, we did all that on the ground. Gear coming down. Pretty cool, huh?
Sweet.
Looks like something out of Buck Rogers, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so cool. Lots of compression on this gear, folks. So just so you can all see, give you an idea of this. It's really good. It absorbs the shock well. And yeah, it really holds up nicely. I did put foam tack, folks. Steve, if you can zoom down there. This thing has a lot of E-rings. You don't want to lose one, so I put foam tack on all of the E-rings everywhere around this so I don't lose them. Same even on the wheel axle and everything. So I programmed in a little bit of elevator to flat mixing because Ralph Salgado told me that it needed a little bit. So as you can see here, as the flaps go down, the elevator comes up just a hair, okay, with both settings. I've seen the turbine version of this run with a lot of flap in it, so I put a little, and we'll kind of see how that goes. And we're also going to test the sensing real quick with the stabilizer. So with a right bank, left aileron's coming up, right one's going down. With a pitch down, elevator's coming up. With a pitch up, it's going down. And then when I yaw to my left, I got right, and then right to the left. So our sensing's working fine. We got 3 modes. I'm just going to leave it off, Steve, for the first flight, and we'll go with it. So let's do a quick run up here and make sure nothing goes too crazy, or make sure the fan's working. It was working good at home. I blew out all the debris in the canopy too. So usually if you run it up just a little bit to make sure any residual debris gets through the thing, but you want to blow that out ahead of time. All right, very good. Sounds like we can make it, Steve.
I would hope so.
Let's rock and roll. All right, we'll get her going out there. All right, let's roll. You want to come spot for me? And just let me know what the wind is doing, really, when I land. The wind is changing, guys. It's variable. We got a crosswind, so. Quick brake check. Those are working good. So right, left, up, down. I am going to go low on the ailerons, I think, to start with. All right, elevator up, down, right, left. All right, here we go, guys. A little flap for takeoff. Yeah, mostly on landing. Let me know what's happening, you know. But yeah, so I land in the right direction, yeah. Sure looks sharp, doesn't it? Take it off! Oh yeah. Gear coming up. I need powering it back. Yeah, I need some elevator for sure. So Ralph said that the book CG was a little far forward, but let's see what it does. Somebody's got to call me right now, huh? Yeah, hang on. We reach down and squeeze my phone. Sorry, Steve. All right, I'm going to put the stabilizer on because I can see it has a little waggle to it. Actually, let's do this. Let's do a pass down the runway here. I went to high elevator rate just so I have more of it. I don't know, it seems stable to me. I see a little wing rock, which is kind of typical for this kind of configuration. So Steve, let me try the stabilizer here. Let me throw that on and see how it works out. Stop calling me, please, whoever that is. There we go. We'll come by fast again, Steve. That's definitely cool. Got lots of power. I did have to put a lot of aft elevator trim in. I did notice that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the CG is off, because honestly, the airplane's flying very stable. I just needed aft trim, which means I have some up elevator in it, so. Yeah, that's nice and smooth. That's about hands off right there. Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Looks like a scoot.
Let's check out how it does with flaps, Steve, real quick. We'll go to one setting here. I don't really see much of a difference, Steve. I think we might have got that mixing right. Let's do a slow pass with it. Yeah, even with the stabilizer, it does seem to have a little wing rock, but I think that's this configuration of airplane. All right, I got full flaps in. All right, very good. In the middle here. That's cool. Very neat looking plane.
Got some noise to it too.
Flies upside down beautifully. Holy smokes. Very nice. Let me come down the runway this way here, Steve. Yeah, maneuvers well. Very cool. All right, what are we doing for wind as far as landing? Okay. So probably, what do you think, left to right?
Either way.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Runway right.
All right. Let's get the gear down. I've had a few intermittent gears on this, so, but usually I cycle again and don't have a problem like it's doing now.
Yeah, I know it's good.
There it is. It's coming. It seemed to hang up a couple times on me, so if you cycle the switch, it'll come on down, which I think it just did.
90 degrees to the runway.
Okay, thanks, sir. Let me just go grass with it. Don't need the brakes. That's fine. With the crosswind, I'll kind of take that. What's that? That's all right. That's all right. It's grass. It's safe.
Clearance section.
All right, we're going to do that again, Steve, but we're going to light up the burner. Actually, Steve, it seems to be trimmed pretty nice. Notice my elevator, though? Okay, guys, our card quit. We ran out of memory on the card, so I just deleted a few files, and here we go. So you can see our full flaps with our elevator, and this is just the first flight, and we'll mess with this more. But as the flaps come up, okay, the elevator goes down a little bit, and you can see that's how much elevator I have in here. At 0, so, and that's with the factory, you know, CG. So I have a little up. Doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong, but maybe it flies, you know, sort of better when the CG's kind of farther back. But it was stable. That's the thing, is it flew really, really stable. I didn't seem to be running out of elevator, but I did go to high elevator, so you can see the travel I have there. But maybe we'll shift the CG back on the next flight. And I also have an afterburner in this thing to kind of light up, so we'll mess with that. Steve, you got any questions on anything?
No, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It flew well, but maybe the CG does need to come back a little. I'm going to kind of decide on that. Let's take a look at our batteries. They're both in there. They're warm, but not too bad. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to plug in my checker. What do you think? Where do you think we're at?
25%.
25%, you think?
28.
Let's see. I think we're going to be less than that, but here, let's see. Let's see what we got. 10.
Oh.
Yeah, I burned some energy. Actually, one battery was a little low. I had 25.2, and you really should keep them balanced, but one was at 25 volts or whatever. So let's check the other one and see what the other one says. That might be around there. It's still safe range. I'm at 22.16 volts, so it's about there. Yeah, 9%. So they came back equal, so that's good. But yeah, nice flying jet, guys. Just the first flight out. Probably going to shift the CG back a bit. I might even put some tail weight or something, because I may move the batteries later or something. We'll kind of mess with that. But overall, nice flyer, folks. Does well. We'll have more videos on this, so stay tuned, guys, and check it out. We'll have definitely more for you. So, but you know what? Let's put another battery in right now, and let's do an afterburner run of it. You want to do that?
Let's go.
Let's do that. We'll add it to the video, and we'll go from there. Let's go put it in.
Okay.
Okay, guys, second flight out. Me and Steve decided to forego the afterburner, and because I was having some technical difficulties. So I actually put some lighter weight packs in there, and I shifted the CG a little farther back. The plane flies stable the way it is, so I actually like it. But this is the factory CG mark. I don't remember exactly. I think it was like 165. But anyway, we're balanced. Just check out the manual for that in case I got that wrong. But we're balanced about 5 to 10 millimeters behind that. Okay, just to see if it does any better. It probably need a little less elevator and so forth. So, and I think we're good to go. Flap set for takeoff. Right, left, up, down. I'm gonna go full elevator rate. Looks like we're good there. There we go. Actually, I'm going to go with it off to start because I think you get a little bit limited. There we go. All right, you ready to go, Steve?
Let's hit it.
All right, here we go. There we are. Ah, that's what it is. There we go. All right, here we go. Taxing out. You do a quick thrust check. We're good. This is going to be a short flight. Batteries are a little smaller, so they're 5030C Spectrums. Check the wind here. Yeah, it's pretty much direct crosswind. Alright, let's get it back over here. Alright, here we go. Let's turn it around. Let's see what we got here. Alright, let me look at something real quick here, Steve, on my monitor, on my thing. Yeah, let's go. Alright, on the center line. Take it off! There we go. I lifted right up. I didn't have any problem with it that time. But we have our elevator set right, so I'm powering way back. There we go. And it still seems to fly just as good. It's really stable. Bring it by nice and slow. That's about a third throttle. That's without stabilization. I just switched it on. Let's do a slow pass here, Steve. I'm 100% travel on my ailerons, and I'm at 125 on the elevator. I got that one way up there, and it seems to fly it nice here. Quite a nose-high attitude for that thing. I have noticed if you don't accelerate and you pull the flaps up too quick, this thing really does sink. And bring it into the middle here, Steve. Very nice flyer, though. I'm going to do some landings with it, Steve. Let's do that.
Okay. Check your flap and elevator mix.
Yep. Thank you. Yep. Nose gear, same thing. I'm going to cycle the switch. And hopefully it'll come out. Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
I'll have to check a connection on that. That's kind of weird. That's like the second time it's happened, but it's happened to me on the ground a couple times, so. Let's see, I'm full flaps. Up, I'm hitting the brakes. Yep. These guys are yelling at me. All right, let's see. Let's bring it back here. Jerry's giving me static. You ready?
Yep.
All right, we'll get back, take off again. Hearing flaps coming up. Power's coming back. Come by again fast. Landing gear's down, flaps coming in. Let's see if we got a nose gear this time. There it is, it looks like it's down. Full flaps. Hitting the brakes. There we go. All right. Let's do that again. I'll tell you, it comes in nice. I don't know that I need all that flap. You know, Steve?
Yeah.
It seems like the flaps give it too much lift. Let's try with just a landing flap setting. I'm not even gonna put the gear up this time. Let's try it. Let's go half flap, okay?
All right.
Let's see how that does. Let's see how it does in the landing flare. It seems to do well, but I'll tell you what, the flaps give it the drag to slow down. You notice how it was a little hot there?
Yep.
I mean, that's kind of the difference, I think. Let's go full flaps. And I'll probably bring it in on this one, because like I said, this is smaller. Playing with it a little bit there. All right, hold it off, flaps coming up. Hit the brakes. Brakes are on. Well, I think the brakes are on. Doesn't seem like it's braking. Let me test the brakes when we come back. Well, the grass did it, right?
Yeah.
So let's take a look. Let's bring it on back. Let me try the brakes here. Yeah, they're working. Let's do a quick check again. I got the button pressed.
Yeah, slow to respond.
Yeah, it is slow to respond. It's almost like it's not kicking in when I... And let's try it again. A little quick brake test. Yeah, it's working. It seems like they're not effective when you're at a higher speed. But when it slows down... There you go. But outstanding. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, sweet.
Definitely you don't need all that flap to land, but it comes in hotter. I actually think, Steve, this is gonna be a great grass field airplane.
Yeah.
We got to take it to Erks, but I think it was flooded. I think so.
Yeah,
our Erks field is underwater, guys. But awesome airplane, guys. Check this out at Banana Hobby. What I had was SPEKTRUM. Here, I'll show it to you guys. I had in here SPEKTRUM 5000 30C packs. Okay, the SPEKTRUMs are made with a different chemistry, so you can kind of go with a lower C rating. I didn't really want to go with a lower C rating, but I just wanted to try it out with a CG maybe a little farther back, and it seemed to do okay. It actually flares nice, but I don't have any elevator issues or anything with it. It seems to do well. Let's take a look at the batteries in this thing, and actually, let me do this real quick. Let's take a look at the brakes. I want to see how those are working okay. Let's see what we got here. Spinning them. Man, they're working. So I don't know, maybe at high speed they're not kicking in so well or something, but they're working okay. Yeah, very good. If you have an intermittent gear, just like you saw, don't panic. You know, if one doesn't come down, just cycle. I just cycled my switch real quick. It's not great to reverse motors, but when you're time limited, rather than putting the gear all the way up, you know, and putting it all the way down, sometimes you just cycle that switch and that will make it work again. So maybe a bad connection, who knows, but that does the job. See, with this one, if you just cycle the switch real quick, it'll send the signal back to this one and get it to come down. So there you go. Demonstrated the point. I just cycled the switch real fast. No need to go all the way up and all the way down. Again, it's not so bad, not the best thing for, you know, to have to reverse a motor like that, but it'll get the job done. It'll get your gear down, especially when you're, you know, critical on fuel or electricity. All right, Steve, what's the wager here on the battery?
32.
32. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's see what we got here with this. Let me see if I can get this down in here.
Change it. 22.
22. All right, yeah. I think it's going to be down around 10 or something, personally, but let's see. Get this down in there. 24.
All right.
Very nice, Steve. Not a bad flight time for, you know, such a large jet model. But anyway, guys, this is available again at Banana Hobby. Really nice model coming from AEROFOAM. Really slick jet. You can't see them now, but it's got your lights here. It's got a white, it's got a red, and it's got a green, and it's got an afterburner, which we're going to show you guys just as soon as we can. But you can see, really nice looking model, really slick, you know, really hard foam. Some of the guys over there were even asking me, hey, what is this thing made out of? And I said it's made out of foam, because it has such a hard finish to it. It's almost like it's not even foam. But you can get these in turbine, you know, and EDF at Banana Hobby, and just super awesome plane. Just the first 2 flights. We'll have more as time comes. Stay tuned to the channel, folks. Please like and subscribe to the channel to see new videos like this. as we put them out, again, we'll have more on this. I'm going to do an inside breakdown of, you know, where everything is situated inside the airplane. And, you know, guys, if you guys want to get one of these, again, we'll put links in the description below for all this stuff, the batteries, and this airplane at Banana Hobby. And, guys, if you guys get something through our channel, again, it supports us. We appreciate that. So, Steve, anything else you want to say?
No, sweet flying airplane. Cool
Awesome
building,
model. Banana Hobby has some of the nicest large EDF jets coming out. This is one of them, and we'll have more to go. So L39 is on the channel. MB339 is on the channel, all at Banana Hobby. T45 is coming next. Me and Steve will be doing some videos of that, and some other planes coming too. So appreciate you guys watching. Steve, thanks for filming. As guys, you guys, there's noise. We'll see y'all next time.